Hi, and thank you for watching, and welcome to part 1 of my new series, A Skeptic Reads the Qur'an. In a moment I'm going to read the first surah in the Qur'an, the opening. But before I get stuck into the first surah, I want to just talk briefly about the 5 pillars of Islam, because throughout this series I'll be referring back to them. So it's a good thing that we are singing from the same hymn sheet. It'll be a good thing if you understand what the 5 pillars of Islam are, because they are integral to the religion of Islam. And I'm getting the information about the 5 pillars of Islam from a website called islamicpath.org, and I'll put a link to their websites in the description. So it says this: the 5 pillars of Islam are the declaration of faith, shahada, prayer, salah, charity, zakah, fasting, saum, and pilgrimage, hajj. The declaration of faith, it's about that. It says the most basic requirement of being a Muslim is to publicly state the words, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger," in Arabic, with sincerity and without any reservations. This testament is the foundation for all other beliefs and practices in Islam. To become a Muslim, a non-Muslim must repeat the Shahada 3 times in the presence of witnesses. And there's a lot more information, but I'll let you discover that for yourself. But that's basically the Shahada. Okay, prayer, salah. Every Muslim is required to pray 5 times a day. The 5 prayers are 1. Salat al-Fajr, Salat al-Zuhr, Salat al-Asr, Salat al-Maghrib, Salat al-Isha. These 5 prayers are said at dawn, midday, late afternoon, sunset and nightfall. And then next there's charity, or zakah. Every Muslim is obligated to pay a portion of his or her wealth for the benefit of the poor and needy. Zakat means purification and growth. Our possessions are purified by setting aside a portion for those in need. Then the 4th pillar of Islam is fasting, or saum. Every year in the month of Ramadan, Muslims are required to abstain from food, drink and sexual intercourse from dawn to dusk. In addition, Muslims are expected to refrain from anger, envy, greed, lust, gossip, violence, bad language and other inappropriate thoughts and actions. Fasting is meant to encourage the Muslim to seek nearness to Allah, to be patient and learn the hardships faced by the less fortunate. And finally there's the pilgrimage, or the hajj. Hajj is a pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, or Mecca. Hajj occurs every year during the month of Dhul-Hijjah. Every Muslim who is physically and financially able is obligated to perform Hajj at least once in his or her lifetime. Okay, so that's the 5 pillars of Islam, and hopefully that will give you a basic foundational knowledge of Islam on which we can build upon. So here we go into the Qur'an itself. Surah 1, the opening. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise and thanks are Allah's, the Lord. And there's a footnote here. It says Lord. The actual word used in the Qur'an is Rab. There is no proper equivalent for Rab in the English language. It means the one and the only Lord for all the universe, its creator, owner, organizer, provider, master, planner, sustainer, cherisher and giver of security. Rab is also one of the names of Allah. We have used the word Lord as the nearest to Rab. All occurrences of Lord in the interpretation of the meanings of the noble Qur'an actually mean Rab and should be understood as such. Of all praise and thanks are Allah's, the Lord of the Alamin. That means mankind, jinn, and all that exists. And there's a footnote for that too. Narrated Abu Sa'id bin al-Mu'alla. While I was praying in the mosque, Allah's messenger called me, but I did not respond to him. Later I said, "Oh Allah's messenger, I was praying." He said, "Didn't Allah say, answer Allah by obeying him and his messenger when he calls you?" Then he said to me, "I will teach you a surah which is the greatest surah in the Qur'an before you leave the mosque." Then he got hold of my hand, and when he intended to leave the mosque, I said to him, "Didn't you say to me I will teach you a surah which is the greatest surah in the Qur'an?" He said, "Alhamdu Ilahi Rabbil Alamin." In other words, all praise and thanks are Allah's, the Lord of the Alamin, mankind, jinn and all that exist. Surat al-Fitha, which is as Sab al-Mathani, the 7 repeatedly recited verses, and the grand Qur'an which has been given to me. And you can make of that what you will. The most gracious, the most merciful, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense. In other words, the day of resurrection. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help, for each and everything. Guide us in the straight way. And there's another footnote. Guidance is of 2 kinds. A, guidance of tawfiq, which is totally from Allah, i.e. Allah opens one's heart to receive the truth, from disbelief to belief in Islamic monotheism. B, guidance of ishhad, through preaching by Allah's messengers and pious preachers who preach the truth, i.e. Islamic monotheism. The way those on whom you have bestowed your grace. And there's another footnote, i.e. the way of the prophets. The Siddiqun, i.e. those followers of the Prophet who were first and foremost to believe in him, like Abu Bakr as Siddiq, the martyrs and the righteous. The way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace. Yeah, I've just read that. Not the way of those who earned your anger, nor those who went astray. Okay, so that's the end of Surah 1, the opening. Stay tuned for Surah 2, the cow, and we'll begin reading that next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye. But bye for now.